Hi, good morning. You are watching Diksha Medical Ramana channel. Type Diksha Medical Ramana in YouTube search bar. Subscribe my channel and click bell icon for new updates. Hi, hello, good evening. Let me introduce myself to Ramana. You are watching Diksha Medical channel. Today we are going to talk about generally fibrous cartilage is divided into two types. One is a white fibrous cartilage, second one is yellow fibrous cartilage. The last lecture we have completed about the white fibrous cartilage. Now we are going to explain about second type of fibrous cartilage is called yellow fibrous cartilage. What is the meaning of yellow fibrous cartilage? Just you check the diagram, you can understand easily. In that predominant fibers are elastic fibers. These fibers are made up of a protein is called elastin. That's why the name is given as a yellow fibrous cartilage. Basically, yellow fibrous cartilage is contained as like white fibrous cartilage. But the difference is white fibrous cartilage is made up of completely collagen fibers. But in the yellow fibrous cartilage contain predominant yellow fibers, but a few are collagen fibers also present. Let us see the structure of the yellow fibrous cartilage. Yellow fibrous cartilage, here the same structure as like hyaline cartilage and white fibrous cartilage, right? So matrix has abundance of yellow elastic fibers in addition to the collagen fibers. That means in the yellow fibrous cartilage, not only yellow fibers, along with that some collagen fibers also present. That is the important thing. And what about the pericardium? Generally pericardium is a type of white fibrous connective tissue which cover the cartilages, which helps to form the chondroblast and which is responsible for the growth and repair and regeneration of the cartilage, right? At the same time, whatever the cartilage it is a avascular. We already talked about this, right? So how the nutrients and supply of gases will be takes place? That is from the pericardium, because pericardium is vascular. The supply of nutrients by the process of diffusion it reaches to the cartilage. What about the locations? Generally, the main function of this cartilage, that is the yellow fibrous cartilage, is it provides the strength and elasticity. It gives the strength is done by the presence of collagen fibers and elasticity is done by the presence of elastic fibers, right? That is a major important character of this fibers or this connective tissue, right? So what is the locations of this yellow fibrous connective tissue or cartilage? Yellow fibrous cartilage, it is found in mostly present in the pinna of the external ear. We have a external ears are there. This external ear is made up of majorly elastic fibrous cartilage. This elasticity which gives us strength as well as elasticity also. And the very important thing is eustachian tube. Eustachian tube is nothing but the tube which connect the nasopharynx and middle ear. We know ear, human ear has divided into three parts: external ear, middle ear and internal ear. Middle ear is completely air filled space in the ear is called middle ear. This eustachian tube is connected to the middle ear with the nasopharynx. What is the role of this eustachian tube? Eustachian tube helps to maintain the equal pressure either side of the eardrum or tympanum, right? So this either side of the tympanum or eardrum which will be maintained by the, that means pressure of the either side of the ear pinna or eardrum is maintained by the eustachian tube. And you know epiglottis. Epiglottis is nothing but it is a small flap like structure which is present on the glottis. Glottis is nothing but an opening of trachea which allow the air into the respiratory system. There a small flap like structure is present. This flap like structure is functional as involuntarily. This flap like structure is made up of elastic cartilage. This epiglottis helps to prevent the entry of solid and liquid materials or substances into the respiratory system. That means it prevents the entry of the substances. Then last one is the tip of the nose. What is the nose will be there? This nose is the tip of the nose also made up of the elastic or yellow fibrous cartilage, right? Yellow fibrous cartilage also known as elastic cartilage, right? Why it is called as elastic cartilage? Because it is made up of a elastin protein. It is made up of elastin protein. That's why it is also known as elastic cartilage, right? So what is the difference between white fibrous cartilage and yellow fibrous cartilage? White fibrous cartilage is made up of collagen. Yellow fibrous cartilage is made up of elastin. That's the main important. White fibrous cartilage only made up of collagen fibers. Yellow fibrous cartilage is made up of not only yellow elastic fibers but also collagen fibers also present. And third important thing is pericardium is absent in the white fibrous cartilage. Pericardium is present in the yellow fibrous cartilage, right? It is the strongest cartilage, right? It is a strongest cartilage. It is a somewhat pliable, that means, right? And white fibrous cartilage is present in most pubic symphysis of pelvic region. That means pelvic bones are connected by the white fibrous cartilage is called pubic symphysis. At the same time, intervertebral disc of vertebral column, right? That is the regions. But here you can remember easily elastic cartilage. This elastic cartilage and yellow fibrous connective tissue is mostly present in the ear pinna, that's external ear, and eustachian tube, a tube-like structure which connect the middle ear and pharynx, that's an nasopharynx, and epiglottis, a flap-like structure which present upon the glottis, which close and open, and it allow the air but it prevent the entry of solids and liquids, and tip of the nose. It is a major difference between the white fibrous cartilage and yellow fibrous cartilage. Thank you.